Hey there, Pokemon fans. How's it going? Hope you're having a great day. So last night, everybody's eyes were on the Super Bowl. And if you're a Pokemon fan, your eyes were on the Super Bowl, not so much because you wanted the teams to win or lose or whoever win the championship, but the most important thing to me was the Pokemon commercial. We had seen this commercial past week and a half, hoping that Nintendo was alluding to something bigger for us, but we got nothing.
Yeah, they hyped up their little 30-second spot for something that we thought was going to be big, and as it turns out, it was just going to be a shortened part of a weird commercial that they had already released beforehand.
But what we did do, since we wanted to just make something Pokemon related, our top 10 Pokemon that we feel deserve Mega Evolutions. Mega Evolutions isn't something that I'm really particularly big on. I don't really like using Mega Pokemon or anything like that, but there are some really cool Pokemon out there that I do think at least deserve Mega Evolutions because I like the designs of them, or it's something, one thing or the other, but that just need to have that extra something so you can play with them for once in your life.
Finally turn something useless into something less useless. You know, something actually interesting to work with.
So we got this top 10 video lined up for you guys. I hope you guys like this video. After the video's over, make sure you guys leave your top 10 if you guys disagree, disagree, blah, 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 all this other stuff. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Number 10.
First off on our list is the Butterfly Pokemon Butterfree. The main reason why it's on our list is because Beedrill got a Mega Evolution and Butterfree did not. I mean, for nostalgia's sake, could you imagine a Mega Evolution Butterfree and how powerful it would become if it was done correctly? It would become Dual Bug Fairy type, increases special attack and speed, and it becomes a strong counter for Dragon type Pokemon. I don't know, man, I just found Butterfree to be really lackluster, and I want this one to have a Mega Evolution so it actually becomes useful in the metagame. I mean, just look at how badass this concept art is. Like, wow, these things are amazing. But that's just my own personal opinion. Butterfree is one of my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon, and I just want to see it reach its fullest potential by receiving a Mega Evolution.
Number 9. Okay, so coming in at number 9, we got Kabutops. Now, for me, Kabutops has always been one of the best designs in the entire Pokemon franchise. The only thing it's been really missing is just the incentive for it to be used in battle. So what we did is boost up its attacks and defenses. So now, not only does it look like it can kill your entire family, run through your wife, and stab your children, but you can actually throw it out in a battle and have a good time playing with it, knowing that you got somebody who can do some damage on your team. I mean, if Aerodactyl can get a Mega Evolution, I'm pretty sure there's fans everywhere dying for the opportunity to see a Mega Kabutops come into battle. I just want Nintendo to give me an excuse to use this Pokemon again. Number 8.
Coming up next is Zoroark, the Illusion Pokemon. This Pokemon has a really cool design and had the potential to be really great, but it came out to be really underwhelming. For its Mega Evolution, we upgraded its special attack and speed in order to capitalize on its strengths, as well as gave it a poison typing for an additional coverage. It's just one of those Pokemon that I really wanted to love, and with its added Mega Evolution, it becomes a force to be reckoned with.
Number 7. Now coming in at number 7, we got Raichu. Raichu is one of those first gen Pokemon that we see overskipped and overlooked, and probably underrated a lot of the time. I mean, you have other electric types from the first gen like Electabuzz and Magneton who got pretty usable third evolutions, but not Raichu. Raichu needs that extra boost. I think a Mega Evolution for Raichu would be awesome if it was electric type and ground type with a stat boost in every category. Mainly its special attack and speed makes this Pokemon a powerhouse for any team.
Number 6. Now, I know Cofagrigus is a Gen 5 Pokemon, and a lot of people didn't necessarily like that generation, but just hear me out and trust me, because it's going to be good. In terms of stats, Cofagrigus wasn't really an exceptional Pokemon, but given its evolution, we could turn it into a massive Wall-type Pokemon with a Steel-type coverage to increase its resistance and utilize the Gyro Ball attack properly. It's one of those Pokemon that I wish was much better by itself, but with this new typing, it will give it the appeal it needs to be used more often in battle.
Number 5. Coming in at number 5 in our countdown is Yanmega. Yanmega is one of those Pokemon that was introduced in 4th gen. I feel like Nintendo skipped this Pokemon to be a Mega Evolution, even though it would give it a badass typing and first ever of its kind of a Bug Dragon type Pokemon. I mean, look at it. It's a fucking Dragonfly, for crying out loud. It needs this Mega Evolution. And have I mentioned how fucking powerful this thing is? Hook this Pokemon up with a 160 special attack, combined with its 130 speed and its dragon typing, it would wreck anybody's team. I would be happy to have one. Number 4.
Taking up the number 4 slot is Sandslash. This is another one of my personal favorite Pokemon that I wish was a lot more useful than it actually was. So in my attempt to try to revitalize this Pokemon, I decided to turn it into a physical wall with a steel and ground typing. By boosting its attack and defenses, not only would it be able to take a hit, in my opinion, these changes bring new life to a Pokemon that I really enjoyed as a kid, and I would love to see it come back into the competitive field.
Number 3. Coming in at number 3 on our list is Arcanine. Arcanine is one of those OG first gen Pokemon that everybody seems to have trained with or used before in the past. But it seems like with these newer generations, everybody's actually forgotten how good Arcanine actually is. If you look at its Gen 1 Pokemon entry, this is a legendary dog Pokemon, like the OG of all legendary dogs. By boosting its attack to 170 and speed to 115, this Pokemon's going to be a nightmare for anybody. Can you imagine the damage this Pokemon will do with extreme speed? Number 2.
Next up on our list is Mew. Now, I know what you're thinking, why is Mew on this list? Well, let me just say that Mewtwo has 2 Mega Evolutions, so why doesn't Mew have at least 1? And why does it need a Mega Evolution to begin with? It used to be a good Pokemon, it used to be versatile, but now it's not used as often, mostly because there are other Pokemon that can do its job better. But with a Mega Evolution and its upgraded stats, it can become just as good as it used to be back in the day. With an additional 20 points in every major stat, it will become just as strong as Arceus, but with a way better move pool. And look at its design. It's got a fucking DNA tail. What more do you fucking want?
Number 1. And coming in at number 1 is Crobat. Crobat's been one of my favorites since Gen 2. Ever since I saw its design, I just thought it was one of the coolest Pokemon out. Not only can it slay fairy types, but it's also one of the strongest flying type Pokemon you can get. With a poison steel typing, this Pokemon would not only slay fairy types, but probably hold up very well against dragon types. By boosting its speed to 160, this would make Mega Crobat the second fastest Pokemon, second only to Deoxys' speed form. And that's not even to mention its 150 base attack, making it one of the strongest Mega Evolutions. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching. That is the top 10 Pokemon we feel deserve Mega Evolutions. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to drop your own top 10 down in the comments down below. And yeah, thank you guys. See you guys next time.